Ridin Durty W.
I love Ridin Durty Radio. Vic XL. And just like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on. What's up, world? It's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show, where you know we bring y'all nothing but beats, rhymes, hip hop, and everyday life. That's right. We are the show that gives you what's next right now. We'll give you all the movers and shakers and all the most powerful people in hip hop, R&B, and the urban community, but we're giving you those people today before everybody else gives them their chance. Now, before we get things started, I want to say big ups to everybody who has had an opportunity to survive Hurricane Harvey out in the Houston area. Everybody who's pitching in, contributing to help rebuild that community, to all the people that are making their way back home. Man, safe travels, and all my prayers go with you guys in rebuilding your great city, your state, your borough, your neighborhood. If it was destroyed or damaged by Hurricane Harvey, nothing but prayers and strength go out to you guys as you begin the rebuilding process, and I know you guys are going to do it. Now, I want to say stay strong, keep your head up, and be safe to everybody in the Florida, Georgia area as we prepare to meet face to face with Hurricane Irma. It is heading our way by 2 p.m. Sunday. Florida is expected to be hit with one of the worst hurricanes in American history. So let's just cross our fingers, pray, stick together, and evacuate. Okay? Let's just be safe, man. Nothing is worth more than your life. So let's just, keep it up, keep tight, keep our families close, and let's do our thing as we embrace for this tragedy, and hopefully it won't be so bad. All right, now y'all know each and every episode of the Ridin Durty Show is brought to you by the good people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse. That's right, Dr. Juice Cleanse is a all-natural cleanser. That's right, all-natural cleanser, and I'm pouring me up some right now. All-natural cleanser. And what Dr. Juice Cleanse does is, number one, they guarantee you if you follow their process, their steps with their product, you can lose up to 25 pounds in 10 days. That's right, 25 pounds in 10 days. You tell me who don't need to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. Next, Dr. Juice Cleanse does great things for your body, like remove mucus, just all type of toxins that are in your body that are not necessary. Dr. Juice Cleanse can help remove those. It helps slow down the aging process, which prevents wrinkles and things that just make your body look older than it should. It helps stop stress. It helps provide stress relief, and you know what? It does all kind of things. But if I tell you everything that Dr. Juice Cleanse does for your body, then you won't have to go to drjuicecleanse.com and find out for yourself. So, with that being said, make your way over to drjuicecleanse.com, find out about this product, and order you some, and tell them the good people at the Ridin Durty Show sent you. All right, real quick, hip-hop news, and this saddens me. It seems like Flavor Flav is suing Chuck D on unpaid royalties. But the dope part about it, while the lawsuit is in process, they're still torn. So I'm glad to see that, and hopefully this will be resolved really, really soon. And that's weird. You know, they're working together, but the lawsuit is in place. Basically, Flav says he's owed money, so we're going to get that thing taken care of. Also, one time for my man John Legend. John Legend has a show coming on Netflix, and Netflix is providing a lot of opportunity for people to create shows, stand-up opportunities. But John Legend has a show coming on Netflix where he will be discovering the next big rapper. So John Legend has a reality show looking for the next big rapper. If you're out there, you're watching the Ridin Durty show, maybe you can get in touch with those people and you can be the next big rapper, and John Legend will find you. But that show is coming really, really soon on Netflix. Birthdays. Today is September the 8th. Friday, September 8th. And in celebrity birthdays, I want to say happy birthday to my man Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa turns 30 years old today. Also, happy birthday to artist Pink. Pink turns 38 years old today. Houston rapper Slim Thug, he turns 37 years old today. LA radio personality Big Boy turns 48 years old today. And actor Lorenz Tate turns 42 years old today. A lot of y'all know Lorenz Tate from movies like Dead Presidents, Menace to Society, and his latest movie was Girls Trip. So happy birthday to him. He turns 42. Now, to all my Facebook celebrity friends and family, I want to send a super, super, super big shout out and big happy birthday to my girl, Cello. That's right, Cello. I want to say happy birthday to you. She's turning the big deuce, and hopefully she's going to have a great birthday. She's very, very near and dear to my heart. I've watched her grow up from a soccer playing high school student to an awesome mom. So I just want to say happy birthday to my girl, Cello, and you have a wonderful, blessed day, and have the day that's fit for a princess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, like I tell you, the Ridin Durty Show, we bring you what's next. Now we give you nothing but beats, rhymes, hip-hop, and everyday talk. And today's show is no different. On the line, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have Mr. ILEONE. What's going on, sir?
Everyone, I feel like, to touch on what you're talking about earlier, I feel like we're a lot more prepared when it comes to this next natural disaster that's going to come up. So hopefully there's not too many casualties or injuries or anything, but it's going great, man. How are you doing?
Man, I am doing awesome. First of all, I like your projection. You're very clear. I got to say, in 2017, you automatically get the award for clearest artist to be on this phone line because you're projecting very well and your voice is clear, and I admire you for the professionalism.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a radio interview, man. You got to definitely, not take, I got to kind of take advantage and try to at least, I don't want people's ears to be bleeding when I'm talking, So, I mean.
All right, let's start off because I have a strong Southern dialect. I tend to say words and make them sound how I want them to sound. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Is it ILEONE?
I hear it. Yeah, it's ILEONE. That is correct. Some people call me ILEONE. I don't know why. But yeah, ILEONE, that is correct, man.
All right. Mr. ILEONE, let's start your journey by letting the people know, first of all, where are you from?
Man, I've lived all over the Pacific. I grew up, during my from ages 10 to 14, I lived in Tijuana, for example, in Baja California. So that was an interesting experience. But I was born in Medford, ended up for 10 years. It's called Toledo, Washington. Ended up, my mom and dad had a divorce. There's some issues going on in my life at that point. Where we ended up going down to California for a little bit. Things didn't work out. So one of her cousins or whatever lived in Tijuana. We lived with him. Some issues happened where he ended up stealing some money from her. We kind of ended up staying there. She met somebody. So just I've been all over the place. We ended up coming back up here. I went to another small town, finished high school, went to Seattle. I actually didn't finish high school. I actually left when I was 15 years old. I left my mom's house. I actually went to Seattle, started working, and got my GED. So other than that, just the Seattle area, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I've been all over.
All right. The Seattle area is known for artists like Sir Mix-a-Lot and Kid Sensation. Other than what other artists that you know of that's come out of Seattle?
Isn't there a guy from D12? in the Everett area. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember he's one of the. I swear, like one of the guys. Is like. Man, can you help me remember one of their names? Like, you know the members for D12, right?
Correct.
I'm trying to. I swear, like.
I can't remember if one was from Seattle. I thought they all was from Detroit, but I'll do some research and find out.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, no, I swear I thought one was like from the Everett. I don't know. My friend was telling me that. Maybe he was like high or something. That's what I was like. Oh, really? He's from Everett? Oh, weird. But no, maybe I got the information wrong. But that's just what I was told. So I was thinking like, oh, cool, right on. Like D12, hell yeah. But I don't know. Maybe they're all from Detroit. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense actually.
I gotta ask, what made you want to get into hip hop? Because I've listened to your music and your style is very distinct and unique, and we're going to talk about that. But what made Mr. ILEONE get into hip hop and want to be an MC?
Well, for me, I mean, I've really been inspired by music. It's really affected just who I am as a person. So just listening to the messages that these artists are trying to kind of portray in their music, you know, and it's just kind of, I don't know, the vibes of music, the way that it influences people, it's just kind of, it's really impacted my life. So it's just something that I'm passionate about. And so in my music, I just try to kind of take a creative approach and also make music that can be influential and creative and, you know, kind of be banger, you know, so you can bump it in your car. And I just love music, man. So inspiration for doing it.
All right, who are some of the people that inspire you, that, you know, make you want to be the best artist you can be?
So many artists out there that, I mean, for example, my favorite artist right now is probably Travis Scott. The way that his approach on music and his sound, it's so unique. It's so full of energy. It's amazing. The Weeknd with his lyrics, one of the best lyricists. Eminem for sure. Definitely, he's drowned. You know, he's just everyone's. You know, he's just mind blowing. Is actually for an indie artist and Tech Nine, like those guys are super impressive for indie artists. And so I just have so many different Kanye West, his old sound, his old back when he was doing like Stronger and Love Lockdown, all that stuff, like those sounds, you know, like I have a lot of inspiration from a lot of the hip hop artists. I'm really big into like the new sounds. I really like the old hip hop. I think it's something you can still kind of vibe to and listen to, but I'm really into the new age stuff. So I just sound from.
All right, you say you're really into the new age. I gotta ask you, since you did mention the new era of hip hop, we have artists like, especially this is a very interesting week in hip hop because the top two records on the charts actually last week were by new artists. One's not so new, but he's only been in the game a couple years. Lil Uzi Vert came in at #1 on the Billboard chart with his brand new project, Love Rage Tour 2. And the #2 artist on the chart was an artist out of Florida by the name of XXXTentacion with his album 17. Now, a lot of today's hip-hop listeners, fans, and just people who love hip-hop would like to call both of these rappers, new age rappers, mumble rappers. First of all, how do you feel about that term, mumble rap, and how do you feel about the era of the new age rapper, like say Lil Yachty or Lil Uzi Vert? Like, and I'm not saying that
well,
for criticizing.
Well, here's the thing with like Lil Uzi Vert and Designer, for example, is a good example. Just like these guys, like. And some people complain about mumble rap because they can't really understand like what the hell they're saying. That's pretty much it. Like it might sound cool. They have the flows, they have the ad libs, all that. But Lil Uzi Vert, you can kind of understand what he's saying. He sounds really dope. That's why I think he's definitely fits the spot for #1 for, you know, whatever, for the freshmen or whatever. When it comes, Designer, he sounds, you don't really understand it, but his voice is sick. It's like a future, you know, kind of sound, but with all the energy and all the, you know what I mean? And just like if you listen to like Zombie Walk, for example, like Designer, it's amazing, you know, just like there's like a really cool sound to it. So for me, I don't really have a problem with these mumble raps or whatever when it comes to like when it sounds really good. Lil Yachty, man, like I feel like his flow is kind of off on his hit song, man. Like I like it kind of, you know, but like I just feel like it doesn't, I don't know, it just feels kind of amateurish to me. I mean, I like him, I like his sound, I'm happy for him, all that, but it's just like I don't know, I have mixed opinions about some of the artists coming up, and I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not going to listen to it if it's just like literally just stupid mumble rap, you know. Just like I'm not going to listen to that, but yeah, no, I don't know, that's just my opinion.
Do you feel like the older generation don't give the young voices a chance?
It's not really the older generation, because I mean I see like Kanye West is bringing in like people like Vic Mensa and all these really talented artists, and there's like artists out there that, you know, they want to help out these new guys, and you know they're signing them like Nav, and with his Perfect Timing album that just came out, he got signed by The Weeknd. He sounds amazing. He's blowing up now, you know. So it's like I feel like, I mean, Wiz Khalifa, he signed like people like Burner, for example. Just, I mean, to me, it's just like it's hard with the it's like there's too many people on social media, for example. Like there's just way too much social media. It's too easy to make a YouTube video, too easy to post a Twitter tweet. There's too easy to upload a song on SoundCloud, right? So you're competing with just millions of people. So it's like almost impossible to get your stuff out there unless you really invest some money into it. It's like you really got to invest money into advertising and marketing and hire professionals. And like, actually, you know what I mean? You actually have to put work into it if you want to take it serious. You can't just like make a Facebook or make a YouTube and just, that's it, you know, and hope it goes viral. You know what I mean? Like that just doesn't happen in the real world. So, it's just too many people on social media to get our voices out. There's just too much competition of people just trying to get in the game. So that's my opinion.
All right, no, I definitely agree. I'm a firm believer that a lot of the artists don't understand the business aspect. And I know artists, even in 2017, they think I'm gonna upload my song and then I'm gonna wait. Somehow they think that people will find their song just because they put it on the internet.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know, like for me it's, I mean, you got to make more than one hit song. You don't want to be like a Vanilla Ice, you know. You don't want to be like, it'd be cool if it blows up, if your song is like, you know, the one hit wonder that everyone knows you for, right? That'd be freaking cool. That's just one song. Or Designer with his Panda song, you know, that just kind of blew up, and like he had that one song that everyone was thriving about. So I just you just got to put a lot of work in. And if you have like Drake, for example, he's a great example of because he's actually one of the most, if not the most popular artist out there in the hip hop. Made hundreds of songs before we heard his like debut stuff. Like there's like hundreds. You can look up Drake's old songs, and there's literally just like he's been making so much music that eventually he can pick out some hits, you know, and like some hits and like put it onto a debut album and bam, just blow up. So it's just, you got to put a lot of work into your craft, I believe.
All right, real quick, because I don't want to run out of time. You sent me over a new record that you're working on called War. It's like a preview of it. I want to drop that real quick, and then we're going to come back and talk. Tell us a little bit about this War record.
Yeah, like kind of, I want to just kind of be, I want it to be something new. That's it. It's just kind of more, it's kind of breaking the stereotypes, the image. I don't know. It's hard to really explain. I'm just really trying to, new perspective of how to think and how to feel and what to fear. And I'm just trying to put it into my emotions and just be like, hey, just be yourself, and just like, but at the same time, the system's not okay. So it's just, it's really complicated. So I have to say it, I guess.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my man ILEONE on the line, and we're about to give you a quick preview of his new joint, War. We'll be right back on the Ridin Durty Show.
I want war, for the war. I want war, don't wanna leave the door. Got your bitch on her knees, on the floor, while you snore. And I roar, when I war, baby's on her face. What? She don't really even like the taste. What? I spray that bitch like me. Fists in her back, so you can embrace. Think about being heard. Let's get our voice out and leave the herd. I want war, I want war. like a cracker, but trust me, you're whacker. My heart is blacker. We're all slaves. I won't be paid. I won't be a slave. I won't behave. I'm not a slave. I'm in a cave. We're all stuck in a cave. It's time to play. Let's go to work today.
I'll be
I want
announcing the
freedom.
winner of the
Acting like demons. You don't need 'em. I don't wanna
contest
see 'em.
Monday.
Goddamn, I feel like just want a $250,000. Desperation, I'm out of patience. I need engagement. I need a voice. I don't have a choice. It's time for my niggas to rejoice. That's next gen, protein, codeine, overflow, give show, and rolling, simply don't rolling, rolling, it is something coming in. I just made that bitch. I just made that bitch.
That's my man, ILEONE. The name of that joint is War. Hey, man, I hear the emotion. I definitely can hear your emotions coming on that record, and I feel like it has potential to be very powerful. Tell me a little bit more about it. Did you make that track?
Yeah, I did that today, actually. I did that right before the interview. I was writing, I had some inspiration, and I'm like, man, I gotta, like, actually put this, you know, on audio. So, like, you just got the preview. This is all unmastered, you know, like, whatever. You basically just got the preview of what I just did right before I got on the radio. So, I just, other than that, just, oh, by the way, for some reason, the friend I was talking about, he said bizarre. It was like, lived in Everett. So I don't know. I mean, you guys can research that. That's what I thought with D12. I was like, damn, cool, D12 and Everett. But anyway, yeah. So, I mean, I just did that. So I'm just kind of working on that. It's kind of it was just an idea that I had. So.
All right, I do have a question because this is a business. Before we get to your new record and close this thing out, I want to know, because I ask artists this a lot, and this question stumps them. So I'm going to ask you. Being a new artist, being that, like you mentioned, there is a lot of competition out here, how does ILEONE go about creating a fan? What will be some of your methods of creating a fan and making it stick?
For me, it's just I'm just being real, man. I'm just being myself, and I'm just trying to like help people that are kind of mentally trapped just have like an outlet. So if they can kind of relate and just and they vibe with the music, that's just all I'm really looking for is just someone that's that actually cares about the projects I'm putting out. So just because I'm trying to kind of make it. I mean, I'm not trying to start a movement per se, but I am trying to start a movement in hip hop. I'm trying to start like a new, you know what I mean? Like just kind of, and just have something unique to the table. So,
all right.
When it comes to having a fan, it's so legit.
Do you feel like some of the subject matter, some of the things that you go through will, be relatable to others? Because I'm a firm believer that any artist could sell. You just have to find the people that are going through what you're going through and that can relate to you.
Yeah. I mean, there's like, when it comes to like everyday life, everybody's like, when you go to the grocery store, if you go to work or whatever, everybody's doing their own thing. They have their own thoughts. They're not really exposing themselves. So when you're at home, you're listening to music and yourself, because you're so distracted with everyday life, and you hear something that you're like, wow, that's deep. And that's how I perceive the world. And that's just kind of why I'm making music, is to kind of like open people's eyes and see, like, you're not the only person that has different thoughts. So.
All right. So right now, are you currently working on a project? And if so, what's the title?
The title, okay, so this one, okay, because if you guys listen to the lyrics, you would hear probably I dropped the N-word. I mean, I am white. I mean that's not something there's a lot of commercial stuff that comes to that. So, I mean, for me, I was thinking for a title, I was thinking about Kanye and Jay-Z song, In Paris, whatever. I was thinking about doing something with, instead of the G's, maybe doing some sixes and then having it upside down. And I don't know what kind of reaction I'm going to get, whether I'm going to get hate from that, whether, whatever it is going to be. But there is a message in the song. And for me, I'm not racist. I don't discriminate against anybody in their beliefs. If they're, whatever you want to believe, I'm not going to try to tell you to believe something different. But for me, I am trying to help people understand there's a difference from being insulting to somebody, and there's a difference from, because words are just words are just sound, right? But for me, there's a difference from using a word in the wrong context and not using the word in the wrong context. So for me, with most all my other songs, you know, I'm not dropping the same word, but I mean, for me, it's just sending a message out there that, okay, you know what, we need to kind of analyze what's really a problem, what's really not. We need to fix the world on realistic ideas and not on delusional ideas, and we need to progress as a unity, and we need to move forward into the next generation and not be as ignorant as the last generation. So we need to continue progressing our generation as the old generation dies off, and we need to have a different way of viewing things. There's a lot behind.
All right, I do have a quick
track.
I do have a quick question, because you know that people will challenge that. Whether, no matter how you look at it, there will be artists or there will be people that hear that you drop the N-bomb, and they will look past your music just to challenge the fact that you dropped the N-bomb. Are you prepared for that to come your way? Are you prepared to combat that and to be able to intelligently speak on it? Because you just spoke intelligently about it, but are you prepared when the world, as say for instance, a year from now you blow up?
Oh yeah. Oh man, I already know. If you listen to these interviews, The Breakfast Club or with Charlemagne, or all these Hot 97, all these guys like Sway in the Morning. I mean, you'll hear artists talk about that, right? What they think about, because it's kind of a controversial topic that's actually talked about radio stations, and I definitely and I hear a lot of the most admirable, the people that have a lot of respect talk about how it's not okay to use. So I mean, yeah, I'm ready, I guess, to kind of say what I feel about it, and whether or not those people agree with it or listen to my music, that's up to them. But I'm prepared to just how I feel like it's not an issue. So that's just why, yeah. So yeah, definitely.
All right, so let's do this. We're about to play this last record. It's called DMT. But before we get up out of here, I want you to let the world know how to find ILEONE, and that's every form of social media that you can be found on. Let the world know how to find you.
All you have to do is search ILEONE, ILEONE. Search it on YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, whatever, just Google. And that's how you find me. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can probably get in touch with me on Twitter. I do read my tweets and stuff and comments and all that. So.
All right, and when can we expect the project?
The project, it's pretty much almost done. I have about probably 11 tracks. So, I could pretty much wrap it up anytime. I am trying to
90 seconds.
Music on the last song on the album. So, actually, I've been talking to him. The real Recognize. But, so exciting. Going to have him on one of my songs on this album. Then I'll probably release the album. So.
All right, I have a quick question. I'm not sure, is ILEONE, are you on Facebook?
I don't have a Facebook page for my artistry yet. I have a normal Facebook, and I go by ILEONE on
60 seconds.
So.
What's your only reason I'm asking about Facebook, because also as we're doing the show, I Facebook Live it, and I have some comments, and I want you to see them, what some of the people think about you. So I was going to tag you in it if you have a Facebook page.
I have a normal Facebook. You can tag me in that. I don't mind at all. Other than that, just if you even search as ILEONE Anajegic, which is the last name, you can find me on Facebook too. But yeah, I'd like to see those. You can show me after the show sometime. That'd be cool.
All right. Introduce this last record for us, please, sir.
All right. So we got the DMTs coming up.
Yes, sir.
10 seconds.
Right on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my guy ILEONE on the line. The name of this joint is DMT. I need y'all to, first of all, pay close attention. My man has a very promising career. The voice, I'm telling you, the voice, when y'all hear the voice, it's just going to snatch y'all out your seats. It's going to snatch your hearts out your chest. I think my guy has a very promising future. ILEONE, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for everything.
All right, right here on the Ridin Durty Show, your boy Vic XL, ILEONE, DMT. Let's get him. Before I get up out of here, again, I want to say happy birthday to my girl Cello. Happy doof, 22. All right, happy birthday to my girl Cello. And again, ILEONE, dope artist out of Seattle, Washington, doing his thing. I love the voice. I'm really digging the voice. I want to get the volume right for y'all to hear it. One time everybody want to check in, man. I'll be back. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back to y'all at 11 o'clock Sunday because my Dallas Cowboys is playing. I don't know if I want to interrupt the game. But if not, I'll be back Monday at 3 p.m. All right, it's your boy Vic XL, the Ridin Durty Show. Thank you for checking out the show. Thank y'all for being a supporter of the show. Thank you for following the show for the past 15 years over at WRG. We got a lot more things to do. Thank you to my lovely, lovely wife for the banner. Without her, I don't know where the hell I'll be. So, alright man, my man ILEONE gonna ride out. We're gonna end this thing. I'm about to head up out of here. I gotta say peace. The hurricane's coming, so y'all be safe. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Evacuate. Go. Go, go, go. Don't try to save nothing. Go. Run. Please be safe.
And I'm steady. I don't care for your opinion. I'm just trying to start a dimension. I don't care for your opinion.
Y'all make sure y'all follow me on SoundCloud, Mixcloud at Ridin Durty Radio, Blogtalk Radio at Ridin-Durty-Radio, on YouTube at Ridin Durty TV. Please click subscribe and like or dislike. It don't matter. Just subscribe. Okay?
That's myself. Don't need no help.
We got a good conversation going on the Facebook Live right now. My man ILEONE jumped in on the chat room. You see what they talking about. Hey man, y'all definitely get it, man. VicXL at gmail.com. If you want to be on the show. We got more to come. Really, really soon.
That's the truth. They have nothing to prove, so don't ask me for proof. Don't have my money, you'll prove. Party on the roof. Hardly talking, drinking, not thinking. It's just talking, not blinking, creeping. They want to sell me before I start leaving. You can't help me, I'm a demon. I want to. Feel impossible. See what's possible.
Again, man, one time I made ILEONE, y'all definitely check out his music. Be on the lookout for him.
Joking, hoping we all be set free. Yeah.
I see y'all still jumping on the Facebook Live. That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all. Again, Ridin Durty Show. Beats, rhymes, hip hop, and everyday life. Bring you what's next right now, man. Your boy Vic XL. I'm about to be up out of here, man. I love you guys. I do this for you guys. If you have something, I'm going to start advertising businesses too. All right? Your boy Vic XL. I'm gone. Peace.